guys replace your sine A with the 90, the cos B with the theta part, and then the cos 90 sine theta, right? What did you have for sine and 90? 1, good Carly. We have 1 times cos theta. What's that going to be, guys?
Cos theta.
Cos theta, good. All right, minus. What about the cosine of 90? 0. So when 0 happens, this whole thing is just 0. So all we have left is theta. How is that kind of stuff? Easy. All right. I see that come up a lot of the regions, probably the most out of anything in the chapter. They really like just using formulas for fun stuff. Okay. All right. So our functions of the half angle, here they are. They're given to you guys. We really have no choosing to do, like yesterday. How you have 3 options for cosine. There's only 1 of each this time. So the good thing is we don't really have to choose anything. Definitely? Oh, no.
Yeah.
No. All right. So this one, they give you guys the value of cosine. They ask you for the cosine 1/2 x. So just like the double angle, the half angle is when you see a half in front of the x. Just so we're clear, because if they want to be a little bit trickier, you can see a 1/2 x, and this came up, I think, when we did trig graph. That means the same thing as x over 2, right? They don't just write the 1. So those are like equal things. So if you saw x over 2, it really means the same as 1/2 x. Usually they'll put 1/2 in there. All right. So once you guys kind of measure things up, right, we know we have to use this formula. We'll write everything out in here. And then we got 1 plus cos over 2. Remember, these are general just because there's a's. In here we have x's, right? Just how they represent the angle. Okay. Now we have a cos theta or cos A in our formula. Do we know what the cosine is?
Yeah.
1/9, they tell you. Awesome. Okay. So this is great. We know what it is. Now when you guys do your substitution in, 1 plus 1/9 all over 2. Okay. We have to be very careful with our math in here because this whole thing is underneath a radical. So let's be careful with this. Simplify the top part first. Which one? 1/9. Yep. Aaron's coming from the cos that they give you. That's okay. Alright, so let's simplify 1 plus 1/9. If you need a common denominator, if you're using it, yep, good, it should be 10/9. You're right. I like that you can do this, not having to use the calculator, especially you guys when you're going to go on. Oh, you did it? Oh, good. Right. Well, if you weren't sure, okay, there's I don't know if I showed you guys this yesterday. I forgot the alpha y equals. Did we do this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, was it 9 times? Or no, 1/9. 9. Okay, so that gives you 10/9. So this will give you guys 10/9, all divided by 2. Let's figure out what this is. If we take 10/9 and divide it by 2. Alright, we get 5/9. Alright, great. Now don't forget, you have that radical around the whole thing. The last step for these, if you guys have a radical around a fraction, split it. Good job, nice math. That radical belongs to the top and it belongs to the bottom. So really, this is like saying radical 5 over radical 9. Can you reduce any of these? Good, radical 9, perfect square root. 3. That's it. Okay. So let's see, what is the value? We have radical 5 over 3. Now, so, and you know what? Since they are telling you guys you are at a positive acute angle, which quadrant are we in here? Oh, the first one, right? So if we were dealing with the cosine, and you're in the first quadrant, would I take the positive or negative part? Positive, good. All right, so that's why it's just the positive root for your answer. You about this so far? That's right. So we're really just plugging things in. If anybody needs a calculator, there's no calculator, so please go get one if you need help. We're gonna grab one. Oh, sorry. Here, I got one right up here.
How come would it be in the fourth one because it's like
the cube. Yep, so cube means less than 90.
We can't go past 90.
Right, so it's like 90, or that should be the first one. Bless you. Alright, so let's try this next one. Okay. So we have sine 1/2 x again. So let's look to see our formula here. Sine 1/2. Okay, so we should be using this part right here. Just make sure you guys copy it down correctly. They all look kind of similar, so be careful. A over 2. Are you guys okay with why I'm picking which formula? Okay. Great. So in our formula, I need to know something about cosine. Do you already know it? Yeah, this is great. Right? It's 3/5. So all we have to do is sub everything in now. 1 minus 3/5 all over 2. Why don't you guys try this one out? So your 2 would be both, right?
Yeah.
With our substitution, when you guys do the top part, we should be getting 2 over 5. Okay. If you are, you can use the calculator if you want to copy, change, flip. Oh, flip.
Don't you just add to the top and start every time?
Oh,
You always like divide by the top.
Okay, your 2 should cancel. Okay. So right now we're dealing with radical 1 over 5. Now, with your last step here, okay, when you split it up, right, we have radical 1 over radical 5. Does anybody know what the square root of 1 is? 1, yep. Okay. Can you have a radical in the bottom?
No.
How do you get rid of it?
Times
by itself. Awesome. Good work. So let's see, 1 times radical 5 is radical 5 over 5. Great. Now this time we only want the positive value, so this would be it. Is this good, bad? It's really easy. Okay, don't screw up in here. Just use a calculator. Or if you're someone who struggles with subtraction work, these are easy problems to get something like stupid wrong because you didn't use a calculator. Or check it on a calculator. Make sure you don't mess up with that. All right, 2 more and we'll be done. Okay, so this is a little different way to ask. What is the positive value of tan 1/2 x? Oh gosh, what is the problem? Okay, so tan 1/2 x is this one. I'm going to write that out here. At 1 minus cos, and then 1 plus cos. Now the only thing they give us is sine. All right, how can we figure out, what is 0.8? It's 4 over 5. Now if you're not sure, okay, what 0.8 is, Remember your math key? Right, you have a decimal, you want it to go into a fraction, right? It'll do it. Yes, it does.
If you just like put 28 over 1, would that still like work out?
I think it should. Yeah. Yeah, it should be fine. That should work. Let me know if it doesn't. This will be like a little bit quicker, just because it's easy once you see what the fraction would actually be. Good job. So this is really 4 over 5. Right. Now your cosine. I love how some of you guys are really like getting the idea of this. Yeah, if you were dealing with, you know, sine that's opposite over hypotenuse, this is going to be 3. Yep, so now if you want the cosine, what's the cosine going to be when you put it in? 3 over 5, good. So use your calculators, simplify both these parts first before we do the division. How are you guys doing so far with like this part? Yeah, it's okay. Yep, good job. So 2 over 8 is 1 over 4. Use a calculator. Use a calculator. Okay, so what part of the thing?
Oh, never mind.
You sure? Yeah. Figure close. Make sure you take your square root. Did you get this part right here? Yep. Okay. So once you guys do your copy change flip, okay, right, you would get 2 over 8, which is really 1/4. Don't forget to take your square root though. The square root of 1 over the square root of 4, square root of 1 is 1, the square root of 4 is 2, and they want the positive 1. So which one up there is 1/2? Yep, 1. You were super close back there. Alright, last one here. Why don't you guys try this one? And notice how they ask you, I kind of brought this up earlier. Right, they don't write 1/2 theta. They kind of like try to be tricky the way they represent the half angle. So just make sure this is the same thing as sine 1/2 theta. Right, they're just being tricky. Right, see if you guys can get this one. Anybody wants to put it up? Feel free. Anybody struggling? Let me know. Use a calculator if you can help with math stuff. Yeah, good job. Oh, I was doing the foot.
So how would you write that? Would it still be the same thing?
Which one is English speaker?
So how would you put that in there?
Like, okay, so that this is this. Okay, now where you get cosine? Yeah, so this right here is your cosine. Now to simplify it. Like Brandon, this is this.
So you never really use this or that in
No, that's what you choose. The next bit. The long way.
yeah.
No, I didn't go. I went to the gym. I just tried
All right, good job.
The name?